Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this new style type of video I will be filming today. I'm in my car. It's late at night. I feel like it's more vibey when I'm in the car and there's no background noises. It's just chill, black, plain, can't even see the background. So let me know how you guys are feeling this vibe of the video. I am chilling. By the way, look at my sticker. West side dummy. Okay, I need to chill out. Today's video is, girl, you are too good for these lames. Lames meaning guys that are just not up to standards, not up to par, cannot fulfill your dreams. Guys that are all talk. All they do is talk. Their actions don't match their words don't match their actions. Just a bunch of bullshitters. Lames. And I'm gonna speak from experience and from what I've gone through and actually have had to heal from, move on from, and learn from. And I hope that this video helps anyone, someone out there. Because if you're like me and you're a lover girl, you tend to have a big heart and you tend to look past the red flags. You tend to look past the flaws and the imperfections that'll later come and bite you in the ass. And that's just from being someone with a big heart that sees the potential in people, sees the good in people, when all in reality, they are just fraudulent as fuck. I have a bunch of notes on my phone because I did not want to miss a point. Girl, you need to stop being accessible to these guys, aka me. I've gone through this. I've been this type of girl where I have just been super accessible to a guy. I'm quick to respond back. I'm quick to respond back to a text, a call, quick to get ready and hang out with them when they want to hang out. Just very quick to be there, basically, when they want you there. Because if you're like me and you tend to drop everything and make the time to hang out with these guys, recognize that. Because there are us girls, right? We do all this, we drop everything, we make the time, whatever. We're super accessible. But to some guys, it's like they will respond back to you, back to your texts. They'll call you back when they feel like it, when they have the time. And that is gonna blow their head up because they will think, wow, this girl is so fast to respond to my text. This girl is so fast to answer my phone call. This girl is so fast to link up. Cut that shit out. Cut all that shit out. You really just gotta recognize the difference between your urgency and your priority for them and their urgency and priority for you. If you are accessible as fuck to them and they can respond whenever they want, whenever they feel like it, whenever they have the time. No. So girl, if you're in the situation, stop doing this. Stop being that bitch, because I was that bitch. And it does not feel good to realize, wait a minute. Here I am responding super fast, clearing my schedule, getting ready in 30 minutes just to link up with this person for them to be inconsistently in communication with me. I'm on their clock. No, fuck that. So stop being accessible and super quick to respond to these guys, because if they're not quick, you shouldn't be. Please, girls, I've done this before. So this is not me telling you what to do and me not listening to my own advice. Like, no, I've taken this advice, okay? Stop trying to show him how amazing you are and how big of a heart you have. Because they really don't give a fuck. What they give a fuck about is what you can do for them and how they can benefit from you. That's basically it. When you catch yourself doing the most for a guy and they're not reciprocating, they're not doing the same, that's not good. Like for me, I was always the one planning the dates and planning what we're gonna do, planning what we're gonna eat, the agenda. Oh, Lord. And then it clicked in my mind where I'm like, girl, this guy has never planned an actual date for you, and being laid up in the guy's apartment, house, watching movies, eating, having sex, that is not a real date. I can see on some chill stuff 2-3 times. Cool. That's like a good vibe, okay? But if it's always like that and you're just laid up and you guys are just having sex, no real dates, he's not fine wine dining, trying to take you to a nice restaurant, no, he just wants to fuck you. So stop all the efforts of being the one planning what are you gonna do, what you guys are gonna have for dinner, what's the plans. Like if you're constantly the one that's planning, baby girl, stop. Basically, stop any actions and efforts that you put into this relationship if they are not reciprocating the same effort and the same amount of interest. Because I feel like it's all about interest, right? Like I'm obviously interested in the person. I obviously want to do all these things with this can't talk. I obviously want to do all these things with this person, but if they're never planning shit for me, the fuck is we doing? All right, this is a good one. And this is the biggest lesson that I've learned, all right? Stop giving guys your body. I don't know about y'all, but I used to justify having sex with a guy because I like him. It's mutual and consensual. It feels good. I'm having fun. All these justifications is just not worth it in the end if they are inconsistent with communicating with you. They're not really making it clear as to what type of relationship is going on. And oh man, this is like the biggest mistake that I've ever made. Is having sex with guys that just most likely genuinely don't want the same things that I want long-term wise. Like, I'm dating to feel someone out to see if they can be a potential long-term partner, but you can't really do that if they're inconsistent, because what is there to go based off of? So yeah, just justifying I think is the biggest part, because in the end, I don't know about y'all, but I feel super regretful and I feel used. Regardless if I had told myself that I wanted it just as much as they did, I like the person, it's just not enough. Looking back, it's just not enough and it's just not worth it. Because if they can easily link up with you to get the nanny, but they're inconsistent with texting, communicating, why should they have a piece of you that's valuable, that's precious? They don't deserve it. They don't deserve your nanny. They don't deserve my nanny. The fuck? And you know what? Some people are really weird to a point where they just want to be able to say that they had you. That is super weird. If you're a guy watching this video and you do that type of stuff, like, that's weird, sir. So yeah, stop letting these guys hit it, because in the end, that's probably most likely what they want, and the only thing that they want. Pay attention to their actions. This is obviously the number one thing that is just, it's so obvious. Actions will always speak louder than words. Guys are charmers. They will say whatever they want to say. They will tell you whatever they think you want to hear, and they'll do it. They'll go as far as you telling you, love bombing you, everything. Words don't mean shit. If their actions don't align with what they're saying or what they have said to you, pay attention to the actions. Strictly the actions, because they're obviously full of shit. Like, a lot of guys would say that you're the only one that they're talking to, that they're taking seriously, you're the only one that they're having sex with. Does he really? Like, in his actions, does he really show that you are the only woman he's talking to? You're the only one that he's actively having sex with? Like, really? Like, does he ask you how your day is going? Does he genuinely give a fuck? Or is he just asking you just to ask you? Does he communicate with you throughout the day? Does he include you in his future plans? Or does he just talk about his life and what he plans to do for his future and his him? Does he text you every day? Does he call you every day? Because I know that if I was interested in someone and I really like someone, I'm going to call them and text them all day, every day, because I want to hear from them. I care about them. I want to be in touch with them. Like, the fuck? So if a guy is not texting you consistently and they just leave you, right? Like, hours on end. They said they fall asleep. Sometimes you don't even get a good night text. Like, all of those things are super red flags, signs that you should instantly cut them off, and they're not worthy of your time. I had a guy that I thought that I was seriously dating that said that I was the only one that he was having sex with. I was the only one that he cares about, like, truly care about. He said that he will never meet another Nicole and he would never meet someone like me ever in his life. And I was like, oh, you will. Me being a cold bitch. But this guy couldn't even wish me a Merry Christmas. Couldn't even wish me a Happy New Year's. I invited him for New Year's. I don't care if he sees this video because we're no longer talking. I invited him for New Year's on some friendly stuff, and he didn't come through. He couldn't even wish me a happy birthday. That's the actions. That's the actions that you need to pay attention to. And so that, for me, not wishing me a happy birthday, just not showing me that you're in it for the long haul, clearly he was not genuinely fucking with me like that. So, cut off. Bye. I genuinely wish him well, even though his actions didn't match his words. Don't fall into their charming words. Don't fall into the things that they tell you, because at the end of the day, it's really their actions. Actions will forever speak louder than words. Cut off all access. All these guys that are inconsistent, heavy on the inconsistent. If they're inconsistent with texting you, their actions don't match their words, they're a big talker, they just talk, give you empty promises, give you empty hopes and plans and dreams and just talk too damn much. If the only time they want to make time for you is to have sex with you, bye. Cut all access to everyone or to the guy that you're talking to. I dropped the roster in December of 2024. No longer talking to anybody because I was done with the bullshit. Like, even though I was having fun, having sex, whatever, I like the guy. Guys, at the end of the day, if you're not the man that I would want to be with long term, you're not the type of man or the kind of man that I would procreate with, even though I have no plans of having any more kids. I have one son. If you're just not living up to my standards, one thing about me, my biggest mistake is giving people too many chances, and like I see the good in people, but in the end that backfires because I get fucked over. I'm the one that's being taken advantage of. I do all these nice things, sweet things out of the kindness of my heart and because I love doing what I do and giving what I give. But at the end of the day, it was never really reciprocated. 100%. And I was always left feeling confused. And if you are confused, huge red flag. You should never feel confused about a person, the relationship, the situation. If you're feeling confused, that is a clear flag that your mind and your body already knows, but your heart just can't feel it and see it yet, that things aren't good. They're not as good as you think it is. And I feel like sometimes we have our rose-tinted glasses on and we just don't want to take them off. We don't want to believe that these people actually don't give a shit about us. So we look at the things and the good we look at the things that they said, the things that they did. We look at the good memories, right? But we completely are blinded by the reality and the truth of a person. But once you realize and you waken up from that freaking delusion, cut all access. And once you cut off access from people, from being in your life, don't go back. Don't go back. Especially when you're bored and you're lonely, it's tempting. Trust me, I've felt that before. I've thought that before. But no, they're truly not worth your time. And do you really want to feel like shit afterwards? Do you really want to be left on red afterwards? Do you really want to be left for hours, not paid attention to, for hours after engaging in whatever conversation or having sex with the person? Like, do you really want to feel that again? It feels so freaking good to get rid of guys and cut off ties with people that are just not for you. It's so clear that they're not for you, they're not good for you, and they won't be good to you. Get rid of all the low quality, low effort guys, because that's gonna make room and make more energy for guys that are about their shit, for guys that actually respect women, for guys that actually know how to care for a woman and treat a woman. I'm not expecting to meet my knight in shining... I can't talk. I'm not expecting to meet my knight in shining armor man real soon, but I definitely don't want to be wasting my time either. So let's cut off ties, girl. Cut off all motherfucking ties, all of them. And you know what? Throughout all these experiences, I repent to God and I ask God for forgiveness for engaging in whatever it was that I was engaging in. That was not good for me. That was not godly of me. Giving too much, you're seeing too good of a person, out of a person, you're completely blinded by the reality of who these people truly are. I hope that this video helped you guys out if you are doing these things. Girl, I understand we fall into this type of shit and like we get involved with guys that are no good. But it's never too late to cut off a lame. Stop letting these lames hit it. Stop letting these lames think that they got it like that. Stop letting these lames think that you can't go on in your life without them. I hope this video is helpful. I hope you guys like this new type of content that I wanted to introduce into my channel. I just want to keep it real, keep it honest, keep it raw from experience. I did not go through all this shit for nothing. All right, we're gonna share the tea, spill all the tea. I'm just gonna tell it like it is. Give this video a thumbs up, share this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what type of topics you guys want to see in the comments below. I kind of like the vibe of being in my car because it's just me and you guys can hear me clearly. I've learned a lot in the past 6-7 months, 8 months maybe, almost a year. It really sucks. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. Mwah.